Artist is alive. That's the title of the ongoing exhibit of contemporary artist Jasper Castro, who bravely used her bipolar disorder diagnosis as an inspiration to bring out the best in her artwork. The exhibit opened last Wednesday and will run until the end of the month at the National Commission for Culture and the Arts, or the NCCA, Gallery in Intramuros, Manila. Now, Jasper is joining us right here in the studio to tell us more about this exhibit. Good morning, Jasper.
Good morning.
Thank you for waking up so early. Now, I know it's been a few busy days. Congratulations on the exhibit opening to very good reviews. What's it been like so far? The opening reception rather was just last Wednesday.
It's been phenomenal.
Yeah.
It was my first time seeing people really interact with it. They were giggling and everyone was super interested. For the first time, I saw a crowd walk right into my gallery, had tears in my eyes. My mom had tears in her eyes.
Wow. Okay. It sounds like a fantastic opening for you. The artworks in this exhibit reflect your strength and your resilience. I mean, what seems to be, what's been called a turbulent relationship with your mental health. Talk about that and how this is, I don't know, almost a cathartic exercise for you.
I see mental health as this, I see art as this tool for mental health.
Yeah, okay.
So it just helps you grapple with things that are hard to say. So using art, I'm able to relate with the world and keeps me from getting isolated.
Right.
But also it channels that energy that I have from being destructive into something creative and beautiful. So it really helps you sublimate things.
So on that subject, generally when you talk about, grappling with issues like this, it seems quite a contrast to artworks which are pleasing to the eye, very beautiful and very sort of, easy to get along with in that sense. There's a bit of a contrast there, so let's talk about that.
I think the reason why it's so digestible is because I combine my art with my poetry.
Okay.
So it makes it so relatable, so tangible, and accessible to everyone. Like everyone who went in, they were actually feeling safe.
Yeah.
I had a few people come up to me to talk about mental health because I'd really laid down my vulnerabilities, and it enabled them to have this safe space to also relate with it and not to feel endangered by it. It's not that I'm romanticizing it, but I'm just showing another picture of mental health where we can talk about it.
Right.
It's not something to be completely scared about. We can have each other's back.
Okay, talk about your process. I mean, you seem to have a varied palette, but very vibrant. Tell me a little bit about your process and how would you describe your style and your artwork?
So my style is a little embarrassing because I do a little too many self-portraits.
Okay.
It's like Frida Kahlo, It's something that you know so much. So it's a face that I can paint for free. I don't need a model.
Right. Generally people say paint what you know, or make art on what you know, and I think people really do know, or it's probably a great way to get to know yourself better in a sense. Okay, what have you discovered about yourself through your artwork?
One of the key pieces in the whole exhibit is entitled Together and talks about how you need to rely on others sometimes. I think that encompasses my whole messaging for my exhibit, and even while I do my art, because I can't be doing my art if I didn't have such supportive people around me, like my mom, my sister. I got really lucky with my support system, and that's what people will also feel when they see that art piece, where they feel like, hey, I'm not alone. And it's something that I feel when I'm painting, that I'm part of this big cosmos with God, etc.
You do want this to be somewhat of a multi-sensorial exploration, of the bipolar experience. How would you like people to sort of engage with the work, and what takeaway would you really want people to have?
So I want this to be a sort of quiet experience. If you listen to the poetry, it's sort of whispery and murmuring, and there's like the sound of the ocean. So it's supposed to engage all your senses. There's even a sense of taste involved. There's a marshmallow that I made, so there's a sense of taste, sense of smell. I made a scent that actually mimics the scent of rain. So you feel cozy while you go in. So it's really supposed to help them walk in my shoes for a little while, to go inside my dream, and just be safe as they experience this sort of turbulent case, right? But hey, we're in this together. It's safe.
Okay, well, you've sold it really well. I think I'm quite keen to see the exhibit now, and I think a lot of people will be as well. Our viewers can catch your exhibit until the end of the month, but I understand there will be a special mental health event on June 17th. Tell us more about that.
So when I got this grant, I made sure that we were going to hit the marks exactly. We were going to treat this subject with the needed justice.
Yeah.
So I actually had a licensed psychologist come in. And so we're just going to talk in that event on mental health on June 17, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. So we're just going to show a possibility where people aren't afraid to talk about these sensitive topics. And we're going to use my artworks as a kind of bridge to do that. It's entitled Smash, the Art of Breaking, because it's about breaking the silence. That you can go forward and you can start that conversation.
It works both ways too. It sounds like this exhibit has been a smash and continues to be one. Please, let's invite everybody to come out to the exhibit and catch your works.
Do I need to?
Yes, please do. Use that camera right there.
There?
Yeah, here, right here.
Hi, I want you guys to come to my exhibit. It's my love letter for everyone. It's really everything that I've been working on for the past 3 years. I've curated this experience to just really feel like a hug. So it talks about mental health, and if you have people who are suffering with it, or if you have feelings that you want to delve more into, then this exhibit will really make you feel warm. You'll feel seen with it. So yeah.
There you go. Thank you so much, Jasper. It's been a real treat chatting with you. The artist is alive. Don't miss this opportunity to catch some of Jasper's works. Thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you.
Real pleasure.